Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for joining me today for yoga. I am Asia Chantell, and today's class is going to be a little bit different than what my normal classes are. So most of my classes are pretty beginners friendly, a nice slow flow, but today's class, I'm going to challenge you to do power yoga. So power yoga is it's going to be using the same asanas and the same yoga poses that we've always flowed to, but more so to work up the core muscles, maybe tone our thighs, maybe build muscle in our arms as well. So I just challenge you to take this journey with me today, and I'm sure you'll love class. So let's go ahead and get started onto all fours in a tabletop position. So tabletop is our like a little table here. Palms of our feet, the tops of our feet are flat to the mat. Palms of our hands are spread apart. And we're just gonna warm up our spine a little bit here by sinking the belly low, chest comes up and high. Just to lubricate the spine for cat-cow. Working those muscles in our back here, warming up your body today. And happy fall. First day of fall, so I am very excited about that. Living in Las Vegas, it tends to be very hot, so we got some good weather on the way. So let's come into that neutral spine, guys, and we're gonna balance just a little bit here. So if you can take your right hand and extend it out like you're shaking somebody's hand, and take your left leg and extend that behind you. All right, so our right hand is out and our left leg is out. And we are using our left hand and right leg to keep our balance. So once you've held your balance, go ahead and lift that back leg just a little bit higher. Trust yourself, guys. Good. And take a deep breath in, lift both up. On the exhale, back to neutral. Again, lift up, back to neutral. A few more times at your own pace. Breathing through it here. Good. One more time, lift nice and high. And then bring that hand back and bring that left knee back. So you got it. So we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So our left hand goes out like you're shaking somebody's hand as you take that right leg back and up. So toes are pointed toward the floor, foot is flexed. Whenever you're ready, pull that core in nice and tight. Inhale up, exhale back to center. So inhale up high. Good, and you might notice you can keep your balance a little bit better on one leg than the other, and that's okay. No judgment today. Just keeping your balance might just be all you could do in this moment, and that's all right as well. Go ahead, one more time, nice and high. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Beautiful, guys. So from here, we're just gonna tuck those toes under. We're gonna lift off, coming into our downward facing dog. Pedal your downward facing dog out a few times, making sure all 5 fingers are spread apart. If it feels comfortable for you, maybe you open your legs a little bit wider, or maybe you put a gentle bend to the knee so that your heart sinks lower into your downward facing dog. Good. All right, guys, going into a flow here. First, we're gonna just go ahead and bring our feet up to our hands, coming into a forward fold. So your head hangs low. Maybe you kind of let your hands drag to the floor a little bit. Or maybe you put your arms in ragdoll position and let your body flow side to side. Just listening to our body. If you need to put that gentle bend to the knee so that your belly kind of comes closer to your thighs, go for it. Good, whenever you're ready, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale back to your forward fold, guys. And then we're gonna inhale our arms all the way up. Good, taking a baby back bend behind our back. Hands come to our sides. All right, deep breath in, arms come up. Bend the knees, coming into your chair pose. So chair pose, our feet are about 2/5 distance apart. You should be able to put all of the weight into the heels of your feet. So if you needed to lift all 10 toes, shouldn't be a problem for you. Then whenever you feel like, okay, I have my chair, let's sink a little bit deeper into that chair pose. Beautiful, guys. Go ahead, take your hands to heart center. And we're gonna hold this pose and just pulse it out a little bit here. Good, waking up those thighs, waking up our glutes. Beautiful, hold it and exhale back to your forward fold. From here, we're gonna bend one knee, bend the other, and step back into a plank. Now for that plank pose, if you need to drop to your knees in plank, by all means, go for it. Whatever feels comfortable for you today. Good, so hold that plank nice and solid here, breathe through it. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna slowly exhale down, leading with the heart, not the belly. Deep breath in as we inhale, just a cobra, lifting the heart above the mat. Exhaling back to connect with the earth. Beautiful, guys. And we're gonna press back, coming up back to those knees, and from here, straight into your downward facing dog. So we're gonna repeat that same sequence one more time, and then we are going to go into some other strengthening yoga poses. So from here, walk the feet back up to the hands, just like before, just moving at a slightly faster pace, coming into that forward fold. Beautiful, inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, back forward fold. Inhale as arms come all the way up over the head. Take on a gentle back bend. Arms come up, back into your chair pose before. You got this, guys. Breathing through. Deep breath in and out here. Good, you guys are doing amazing. Keep up the good work with me. Exhale, forward fold. Good, bending the knees here. We're gonna step back to our plank just like before. Hold that plank nice and tight. Whenever you're ready, exhale, bend from the elbow. Inhale to cobra. Nice, guys. Coming back into your downward facing dog. And now we are gonna go to a few sun salutations here. All right, so we're gonna take that right leg up, three-legged downward dog. I know you can do this, you've got it. Good, from that three-legged downward dog, take that right foot, bring it in between your hands. So if you need help grabbing your foot to get it there, do whatever you have to do. As long as it makes it there, that's fine. So you're in a runner's lunge, like you're about to take off for me. Beautiful, guys. So we're gonna drop that back knee, untuck the toes in that back left foot, and inhale your arms up. Beautiful crescent lunge. And whenever you're ready, sink a little bit deeper into that crescent lunge. Open both arms up for cactus. Take your gaze up toward the ceiling. Beautiful, hands come back up. And then back down. So we're gonna come back onto the tippy toes of that left leg. Lift that left knee sky high. This time everything comes up again. Beautiful, guys. So we're gonna go from here into a warrior two. So that back foot pivots down to the mat. The entire body turns toward the left side. And then you let your arms come out to your sides for your warrior two pose. Now check in with your warrior two to make sure that the heels of your feet are aligned and that you've got a solid bend to that front knee. Beautiful. From here, we're just gonna inhale. Take the right hand over the head. Maybe gaze up. And then come right back into your warrior two. Deep breath in on the exhale. Take that same arm, that right arm comes down to the right thigh and the left arm goes over the head for that beautiful side angle. So arm can come here, or for a different variation, you can bring it all the way to the side. Beautiful. Back to that strong warrior two. Working those thighs today, guys. Go ahead and cartwheel both arms down back to the mat. Whenever you're ready, step back to that plank. Good. Slowly come down. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog, however your back is feeling today. For me, cobra just feels like the best way to go. Back to our downward facing dog. You got this, guys. From here, we're gonna take the left leg up. Left leg comes up high. Bring that left knee in. Take that left foot planted right in between our hands here for that runner's lunge. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna drop the right knee, untuck the toes on our right foot, and inhale both arms up. Breathing through it for the slow crescent. Beautiful. Hands come back down to the mat. So this time we are going to tuck those right toes. Lift the right knee off the mat. Nice and strong here, guys, for that high crescent lunge. Sink into it. Breathe into it. Find your power and find your strength today that you're going to take with you far from this class. So we're going to take that back right foot, pivot it down, entire body turns to the right this time for that warrior two on the opposite side. Check in with your feet. Maybe check in to pull that core in a little tighter. And just check in with your arms. Make sure they're out to your sides. Flip that left hand up and then take it over your head as the right drops behind your back. Good for that revolved warrior. Hands come right back out. And this time we're going to take that left arm, let it lay gently onto our left thigh as our right arm comes over our head. Good. Embracing that side angle. Beautiful. Coming right back to that warrior two. Good. Whenever you're ready, we are going to cartwheel both the hands down and step back into our plank. So we're going to hold that plank just a little bit, guys. Breathe through it. Find your strength in your arms. Find your strength in your core. And just really believe in yourself and continue to challenge yourself, guys. Slowly lower down. Perfect. We're going to slowly inhale up to our cobra or our upward facing dog. Beautiful. And then back to our downward facing dog. So just hold that downward facing dog. Good. For class today, downward facing dog is just a beautiful pose that we're visiting a lot today. Excellent for the blood circulation. Excellent for our calf muscles, stretching out the back of our legs. Good. And just come down to your knees. Put your big toes together. Open your knees nice and wide apart. And press back onto the heels of your feet. All right, guys, you're still with me. Go ahead and reach your hands out in front of you. And just come down into a beautiful child's pose. You can let your head rest on the mat. As you take a second to catch your breath here, revisiting why you went to YouTube and searched for this power yoga class in the first place, and thanking yourself for doing something amazing for your body and for your mind today. And slowly rocking back up into that tabletop. And from here, we're going to come right to a seated position, swiveling our legs to the front of the mat. And we are going to let our knees stay high, feet flat to the mat. And we're going to slowly lower down onto our backs. Good. So for some people, they might feel like this is a good resting position, but we're just going to work our legs just a little bit more here. So what I want you to do is go ahead, straighten out your left leg and take your right just right up in the air. So it doesn't have to be completely straight. You can be here if you need to, or here. Take your hands, wrap them around your right thigh. And then slowly on the exhale, begin to pull that right leg closer to you. So deep breath in. On the exhale, pull in closer. Another deep breath in. On the exhale, let's pull a little closer. If you're feeling maybe a little flexible today, you can take your hands around your calf muscle and pull closer from there. So just listening to your body today, doing what feels right for you. Beautiful, guys. And then we are going to slowly release that leg. And we're going to switch. Left leg comes up. Good. Flex that left foot. So no pointed toes, flex the foot. Take your hands, wrap them around your left leg, and begin to pull in on the exhale. Just going at your own pace, as long as when you exhale, you allow that muscle to stretch a little deeper. We are challenging ourselves today. Maybe you're challenging yourself to take your hands and wrap them around your calf and start to pull in gently from there. Checking in with our shoulders, keeping our shoulders low to the mat. Keeping our head low to the mat. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Good, guys. Now from here, I want you to go ahead and put your feet flat onto the mat and take your feet and spread them apart, maybe a few fists apart. Beautiful. We're just gonna side by side swing our legs, kind of like windshield wipers here. So as the right leg goes down, the left is up. And as the left is up, the right comes down. And be really intentional about the stretch here. So when you bring that right or left knee close to the mat, really challenge yourself to pull it low and embrace the twist here. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to bring our knees into our chest and give ourselves a nice, beautiful hug here, maybe rocking side to side. And if it feels comfortable from here, you can go right into happy baby, which is just grabbing one foot, grabbing the other foot, or your legs if that feels more comfortable for you, and let the palms of your feet greet the ceiling. Pulling your knees close to your torso, and if you like, you can rock side to side here too, embracing this beautiful happy baby stretch. So you can keep still, or you can rock side to side. It's your flow today, whatever feels comfortable for you. Good, and then slowly release, putting the palms of our feet together and letting our knees just fall to the side. So we're really opening up a lot of our hip flexors internally and externally today, as well as firing up the core, firing up our thighs. So go ahead and take your hands, place them onto your belly. Maybe you put one hand on your heart as we slowly start to calm the body down. And we take our focus from the physical just into our breathing. So take a moment to just listen to your breath. Notice if it's loud or if it's silent. Notice if it is smooth and easy, or if it's a little coarse and rough. And without judgment, just allow your focusness to be onto your belly rising and falling. So if you are breathing and you feel your chest going up and down, transfer that oxygen into the belly. So belly comes up and then exhales out. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And then exhale it out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Great job, guys. Beautiful. And then just begin to turn onto your left side. And from there, use your right hand to press your body off the mat, coming back up into a seated position here. Sit up nice and tall. So this is the posture that we are going to take with us from this class right out into the rest of our day. Sitting up nice and tall, just for a gentle spinal twist. Inhale both arms up and twist your body over to the right. When you let your hands fall, let your left hand fall on your right knee and let your right hand go behind your back. Inhale up even taller, gaze over your right shoulder. And if you still have your eyes closed, you can begin to open them. I just opened my eyes. That just means your body is in a really calm state. That's beautiful. Inhale, arms back up to center. Twist over to the left. This time our right hand goes on our left knee and our left hand goes behind our back as we sit up even taller here and gaze over our left shoulder. Beautiful. Take both arms up. This time let them fall just right in front of you, maybe right in front of you, or maybe you allow yourself to walk your hands away from you, taking on that stretch, still stretching out the hip flexors there. Maybe letting your head hang low. Maybe releasing any tension that you may feel in your neck, so you allow your neck to fall. And then slowly rising up. Bringing our hands to heart center today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful flow today. I hope this helps you, and I hope that you watch this video many, many times so that you can do it with your eyes closed and you just understand that Yoga is a beautiful way of life. And the light and love that is in me honors the light and love that is in you. Namaste. Thank you guys. Please go ahead and share this video with friends or subscribe so you can get more yoga content from me. And also, please leave a comment. Let me know if there are any particular classes that you want me to focus on, or maybe a certain muscle group, and I'd be more than happy. So go ahead and have a wonderful day.